what we're doing today is going through non-verbal reasoning. Now, the reason why MVR is so useful to go through with you is because the Kent exam, they kind of changed their non-verbal quite recently. What I want to do is give you a kind of checklist of things to look out for when you're looking at non-verbal reasoning questions. That means that I want you to get your eyes used to looking a certain way at questions. I want you to get used to what sort of things to look out for. And I want you to get used to the new kind of Kent style questions, but also the old ones. So I want you to get lots of practice. The more practice you do on them, the quicker you're going to get. And the biggest reason is that you tend to run out of time. Okay, running out of time is a real issue. So one thing I really don't want anyone suffering from here is that they suddenly find, oh, I've run out of time, I can't get it all done. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to have a quick, oh, that's all right, we're going to have a quick look at the very first page, all right, here. So if we have a look at this, I'll just quickly get chat up as well. If you look at questions 1 to 4, now you should have these already, okay? But if we look at questions 1 to 4, the first thing I'm going to do is go through a few with you, okay? So I'm going to go through the first 2 with you, and then I'm going to set you a question each, and we're going to see how you get on, okay? So the first person I want to have a go is Meredith. So Meredith, if you can unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Thanks, up, Meredith. Awesome. Right. So this one is a bit tricky, but it's not terrible. So Meredith, first of all, what colour is it going to be?
Red.
Of course, so we can get rid of A, okay? Most obvious one out. Now, look a bit more carefully. If you look at the top left corner, can you see the 2 triangles and the star?
Yeah.
Now, can you see what happens to them in the bottom right-hand corner?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you do that to a square or to a double arrow, they look exactly the same, which is really annoying, okay? So if you turn them upside down, they look exactly the same, which is super annoying. So it should give you an idea as to what the answer is. So Meredith, what do you reckon the answer is for 1?
Is it D?
Not is it?
It is D.
Of course it is. Meredith, one thing I never want you to do is go, oh, I don't understand this, because of course you do, okay? All right, you're far brighter than you give yourself credit for, so do not do that again, right? I'm telling you off quickly now. Evie, you're up next. You're my next willing victim on this one. So Evie, let's have a look at question 2. It's slightly more tricky, but first of all, the first bit's really easy. Which 2 can you get rid of straight away, Evie?
A and C.
Absolutely brilliant. So you got rid of A and C, perfect, okay? Now, you know it's red, right? But the next thing you've got to try and work out is how many sides is it going to have? And the first thing to do is count the sides. So top left, how many sides does a circle got? For our purposes, we call it, even though it's probably wrong, we say it has how many sides?
0. Oh yeah, 1. Yeah.
1, right? Yeah. Right, I know it's a bit stupid because the circle in theory has loads and loads and loads of sides, okay, all right, when you actually draw it, but for our purposes, we're going to say it's got 1. So the next shape, the pentagon, how many sides has that got?
5.
Excellent. And the last shape on that row has how many sides?
6.
6. Now, what is the relationship between 1, 5 and 6? 1 plus 5, Evie.
Oh, it's 6.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So let's just check if that works on the next one. So triangle has how many sides, Evie?
3.
Yep. And the diamond?
4.
And the septagon?
7.
Very good. So 3 plus 4 is 7. So how many sides are we looking for in our answer?
So we need 5 plus 5, so 10.
Well done, Evie. Brilliant. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. And Evie, you'll be glad to hear I've got some new sound effects. So I'm going to give you my favourite one for getting 10 there. Well done. You get that. Okay. Right, Evie, if you can tell me what is the 10-sided shape, I'll play it a bit louder for you. So while you're working out which one of those is 10 sides, I'll play that for you again. Okay, so Evie, which one of those shapes has got 10 sides? Now it's a regular shape. So it's a shape that doesn't look any different to the other shapes, okay? So it's a regular shape, which one is it going to be? Which regular normal shape has 10 sides? Think about it. What's the answer?
It's either D or F.
Nope, it's neither D or F. D has got 8 sides, so it's an octagon. F has got 9 sides, I think. It's either that or it's the other way around. I think probably F's got not 8 sides and D's got 9 sides, but neither of them have got 10 sides. There's a regular shape that's got 10 sides in there. Look, I put 3 of them there, so you should know which one's got 10 sides.
Oh, B.
B is absolutely right. Now, all of you, I want you to write something down to save you what Evie just went through, okay? So 2 is indeed B, but I want you to write 2 things down now, okay? So a 5-pointed star, and Evie, can you tell me, you look at question 1, the one Meredith did, can you tell me what shape in Meredith's question has 10 sides as well?
E.
The double what?
The E, the letter E.
Not the letter E, no, the double arrow. That E is a double star.
Oh, you mean on that, yeah.
So that E, that one that you pointed out, actually has 20 sides, okay? I want you to put in, don't worry about it, that's fine, Evie. Okay, I want you to put in a 5-pointed star and a double arrow have 10 sides, okay? So if you can write that anywhere, so in future, Evie, instead of having to count how many sides it is, if it's a regular star, you know it's got 10. If it's a double star, you know it's got 20. And if it's a double arrow, you know it's got 10. Does that kind of make sense? Because that's going to make you quicker at doing the questions, because you won't have to count the sides. You can just say, oh, I know that's 10. I know that's 20. Yeah? All right, brilliant. Thank you. Now, everybody, what we're going to do is have a go at a question each. So listen up, okay? Oh, actually, wait a second. I've got a chance to do 2 more questions. I didn't realise that. Betsy, you're my next unfortunate victim on this one. So, Betsy, can you tell me on the next question, question 3, what colour is it going to be? Go on, Betsy, unmute yourself. I'm sorry for dragging you all out of the sun today, but there are. Go on, Betsy, what colour is it going to be? Brilliant. So we've got rid of 3 of them already, okay? Now, we've got to figure this one out, which is, again, a little bit tricky. Right, we can start off with the way that we did Evie's. We can go 3 plus 4 doesn't equal 5. So if you look at the first 3 shapes, we've got 3, 4, and 5. So it doesn't work going left to right. Let's try going up and down on this one. So what's the first, how many sides has a triangle got at the top there?
3.
Very good. How many sides has the hexagon got? The one below it. Well, actually, there's an even much easier way of doing this. Betsy, how much are they going up each time?
3.
Well, have a look at it. If we go left to right, it goes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's our missing number?
10.
10, dead right. Which shape has 10 sides? Come on, Betsy, I know you're mid-swig, but you should be... Yeah, well, not B. B doesn't have 10. Which one did you say?
C, I said.
Sorry, which one?
I said C.
Ah, no, C has not got 10 sides. C's a double star, so it's got...
Oh, D.
D, dead right. Remember, it's got 10 points, C, but it hasn't got 10 sides. So remember, your star, regular star there, D has 10 sides. So 3, the answer is indeed D. Okay, right, next one. Lucas, you can help me with this one quickly, and then we'll give you a question each. So Lucas, right, let's look at this one. So we've got 3 sides, then we've got blank, then we've got 10 sides. Then we've got 10, 10, and 20, and then we've got 3, 3, and 6. What's it doing again, Lucas?
You're adding as well.
From left to right, absolutely right. So what is 10 minus 3?
7.
So which one of those shapes has got 7 sides?
F.
Well done. Lucas, you are absolutely awesome on that one. I'm going to give you a nice new sound. So you're going to have... Ooh, what should I give you? I'll give you a tiger roar. Okay. All right, there you go. Okay, now next one. All of you, I'm going to give you some questions to do, okay? First thing I need to know from anyone is, does anyone not have the sheet with them? Betsy, you haven't got it. Anyone else not got the sheet with them? We're talking about sheets. I'll show you which sheets I'm talking about really quickly. I'll just show you the 2 sheets. So if I share the screens with you, I'll just show you really quickly. The 2 sheets you need are this one. So you should be able to see that yellow question. Or if you haven't got that one, you need, and I'll just stop showing that with you for a sec. You need this one. Okay, so it's these 2 sheets. One of them's black and white, one of them's yellow. All right. So I want to know if anyone hasn't got them. And Betsy, you've already said you haven't, yeah? Brilliant. I'm really glad you put your hand up there. Now, Betsy, if I give you the question you can see, so you're going to get Betsy question 9. Are you happy with that? Yeah? So Betsy, you're doing 9. Lucas, you're going to do 6. Meredith, you're going to do 8, which is quite nasty. Evie, you're going to do 5. Jess, you've got the nastiest question of all. You're going to do 7. I hope your eyesight's really good, Jess, because it's a horrible, horrible question. Okay. All right. Ikenna, you're doing 10. Ben, you're doing 11. And that leaves you, Layla, with 12. Okay. All right. So everyone, I think you know what your questions are. I'm not going to give you very long, but I'm going to give you a new timer now. So you've got about 20 seconds to do these. It's not very long at all. But let me just remind you of your questions first. So I'll give you a bit more time. Ikenna, 10. Layla, 12. Zara, sorry, not Zara here. Betsy, 9. Jess, 7. Lucas, 6. Meredith, 8. Ben, 11. And Evie, 5. Okay, you've got as long as it takes for this to stop. So try your best at them. See if you can work around. Betsy, I know you can think of this. Look at how many they're moving forward in the alphabet, Betsy. You should be able to get it. Oh, that's it, guys. That went quickly. I'll give you my quick alarm. Time is now up, everyone. Sorry about that. Okay, so if I stop showing that one and we go back to question 5. Now, I have to say, it was one of the easiest questions to do, so I know you're going to get this right, okay? So, Evie, this is your question. Let me just put it up on the board for everyone. Okay, so if you have a look at question 5, Evie, what is the answer?
F.
Of course it is, Evie. Really well done. Now, Evie, bonus points for the following, okay? Can you tell me what direction that is?
That is.
Now, remember your... Oh no! Remember your directions. So never eat shredded.
No, northwest.
Northwest is absolutely right. Really well done. Okay, very well done. Absolutely
Yes,
5 on that. For that, what do you want? Laser gun or explosions?
Explosion.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay, well done, Evie. Excellent. All right, next person up is Lucas. Lucas, question 6. What did you get?
I didn't really get the what to do.
Oh, I'm so horrible, aren't I? Okay. This was a up and down question, Lucas. Okay. So if it's an up and down question, look at the top.
Oh, I get it now.
Right. So if you get it now, I'll give you a second. Which one are you saying? A is absolutely right. Lucas, do you want to explain it to everyone?
Yeah. So basically, the top left is the how many sides it has is 10,
Yeah.
and the one below it has 10. So 10 plus 10 is 20, and that's the kind of the big explosion in the down in the bottom.
Brilliant.
And then,
Arrow, yeah.
And then the star next to the big explosion has 10 sides, so you minus the 10 sides by 5, and then you get 5. And the only shape that has 5 sides is the pentagon, which is A.
Absolutely brilliant. Now you've got a choice. You can either have yeah or wow. Which one do you want?
Wow.
Okay, well done on that one. That was great. Very impressive stuff, okay? 6 indeed was a well explained. Jess, I gave you the most horrible of all questions. In order to see this, you have to kind of zoom it in, okay? So I've zoomed it in a little bit to try and help you. Now, Jess, if you look at the eyes, this is going to help you a little bit more. If you look at the eyes, can you see the middle row of eyes? The left eye is black, but the right eye in the middle is red, yeah? The left eye is black on the very last column, but the right eye is green. So you're looking for a red eye. That's even creeping me out there for a minute. So, okay, let's have a look at the next one. Meredith, you're on to question 8. Now, Meredith, there were 2 right answers on this. So I'm pretty sure you could give me one or the other because they're actually exactly the same. So which one do you want to give me, or do you want to give me both?
Okay, now I don't think the one I did was correct.
I should have given you the answer. What are the only 2 answers that are exactly the same?
No. Oh, E. I did get it correct. A and E. I did A.
Yeah, well done. And he is absolutely right. I thought you did. Now, Meredith, what did you do yet again just now?
I
You
didn't.
doubted yourself again, didn't you? Okay. Be confident. Have faith in yourself. Now, I'm going to give you a choice. You can either have a laser gun or wolves. What do you want?
Wolves.
Wolves it is. Okay. You get some nice howling wolves now. Okay. I'm going to go on to the next question. Sorry about that, guy. So, Betsy, you're up next. So, Betsy, let's have a look at these letters. Now, Betsy, did you get the way this was moving in the alphabet?
Was it going off in threes?
Yeah, brilliant, Betsy. So, Betsy, what's the answer?
Wait, I've just wrote it down in my book.
That's all right. Don't worry, Betsy. Really good. I'm really glad you got it. That is absolutely awesome. I'm very impressed. Go on, Betsy. Can you find it? Just think. I'll tell you what the easiest way of doing it is what's 3 letters after U? So you've got R, S, T, U, V, W.
So it's E.
It is E. Well done. Really good. So pop E in there. You're absolutely right for getting it. That was brilliant. You are going to get a... Yeah. Well done on that, Betsy. That was brilliant. Okay, next person up. Ikenna, you're on question 10. And you're absolutely right with E. Ikenna, do you want to tell everyone why?
Because all of the letters there are vowels, and I is the only vowel in the answer.
Brilliant. Now listen carefully, Ikenna. I've got a special one for you. Okay, I'll play that for you again. All right, thank you for that one, Ikenna. Okay, next person up, Ben. You're on question 11. Ben, did you get an idea of what was happening with these numbers? So go on, Ben. You got to unmute yourself. Go on, Ben, you can do it. Oh, Ben, go on, unmute yourself, mate. Betsy's unmuted herself. Meredith's unmuted herself. But Ben, go on, you've got to unmute yourself, Ben. That's it. Good, Ben. Awesome, you got us. Okay, Ben. Right, what is our missing number?
For what one? Pardon?
For 11, for question 11.
Okay.
If you want a hand, I'll give you a hand. So don't worry. All right, Ben, do you want a little bit of help?
No.
No? Brilliant. Go on, then give me the answer.
Is it 49?
Is brilliant. Well done. Absolutely right. What kind of numbers are they, Ben?
They are odd number.
They're square?
Yeah.
They're not circle numbers, they're square numbers. Well done, Ben. Really good. Okay, so excellent for that. Ben, you're going to get a laser gun. Well done for that. I'll give you a gun. Okay, excellent. Right, next first up is Layla. So, Layla, what did you get for 12?
B.
Is not right. So, let's have a look at it. Okay. Did you say B just then, Layla?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, I'm just going to wait to know I heard it. Okay, all right. So, let's check on this. Now, Layla, I'm going to ask you this one. What is 1 times 1 times 1?
1.
Very good. What's 2 times 2 times 2?
8.
Very good. 3 times 3 times 3 is?
27.
4 times 4 times 4 is?
This is where I always get stuck on my cube numbers.
Well, that's right. Look at the blue in answer. Look at the question on 12. You've just said 1, 8, 27. What's the next number that comes up?
Oh.
So say it then. What's 4 times 4 times 4?
64.
Well done. 5 times 5 times 5 is?
125.
So we're looking for?
6 times 6 times 6.
Right, now you know 6 times 6 is 36. So the way I do it is 6 times 3 or 6 times 30. So what's 6 times 3?
6 times 3 is 18.
So it's going to be 180 plus 36. Okay, so all you need to do, if you're timing it by 6 times 36, is do 180 plus 36, which is what, Layla?
216.
Is dead right. Really good. Okay, so just when you're looking at those cube numbers, just have a really careful think about them. I know you can get them absolutely right each time. Okay, I know how good all of you are. Okay, so I am going to give you for that one, I think I'm going to give you a lovely annoying laugh. Okay, we're going to go on to the next sheet. So let me just get this one up. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Right, thank goodness you're off that annoying laughter. Now, on this next one, the first thing I wanted to explain to you really is that doing things on the answer sheet at the moment seems to make some sense, really more importantly, due to what was announced today by Boris Johnson, which is that you are all due to go back to school in September, okay? So he announced today, didn't he, that all schools were going back. So the likelihood is that you might well be sitting the exams the same way you were sitting them before. Now, there is something Di needs to announce to you, so I'm going to hand you over to her for like 2 minutes, okay? And she's going to give you a quick announcement. Pay attention because it's important, obviously. There we go. Go on, Di.
Okay. 2 days ago, Kent Council applied to delay the Kent 11 Plus. So they want to delay it by 1 month, which means if they agree, you won't be sitting the Kent test in September, you'll be sitting it in October. They have made a decision that they will have a final answer before the end of this term. So by the end of July, we will have an answer on whether it's delayed a month and whether you are going to be sitting in an exam hall as everyone did last year. So everything will be very clear in a few weeks' time. Anyone who's interested in sitting the Medway test, that has already been delayed by 1 month. Bexley haven't made an announcement yet. So I'm keeping an eye on everything. I'm going to send an email to all your parents with a link to the letter that was out about Kent test. All right, so when I find out any more information, I'll let everybody know. Okay? Right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They're pretty bored.
And I'm asking you.
Yeah. Okay, right, so let's crack on. Now, everyone, these types of questions we've all sort of like seen before. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get through these really quickly. The more of these we do, less homework you do. So we're only 20 minutes into the lesson. I expect us to try and get through most of this first test, okay? So I'm going to be super quick with these. First lot of questions are analogy questions. Analogy just means you do exactly the same as you've just seen, okay? Now, we're going to go through the first four. My goodness, we'll go through the first 4 and then we'll do the rest together. If you can, guys, please put your answers on the answer sheet, okay? Just get used to it. It's one of those little skills which is really helpful to have for an exam, okay? So let's just run through these quickly. Ben, if I start off with you. Ben, on the first question, on number 1, okay, the first thing I want you to tell me is what colour change has it gone through? So unmute yourself, mate. Sorry about that, Ben. I can see you speaking. That's it, go on.
From white to grey.
Perfect. So our shape's going to go from white to grey as well. So which 2 can you get rid of, Ben?
You have to get rid of A and D.
Well done. Really good. Okay. So once we've got rid of A and D, it makes it a lot easier. I'm going to, because this is the last lesson of the week for me.
Isn't the answer B?
The answer is not B. Now let's look at the other thing that it does, Ben. Ben, apart from changing colour, how many degrees does it move? How many degrees does the whole shape move?
The whole shape 360.
No, that would be back in the same place as it was before.
Oh.
Try halving that.
180.
180 is spot on. So if it moves 180 degrees, it can't be B because B is the same way up as it was. Does that make sense? Yeah. Now, Ben,
Yes.
you know the other thing I want you to look at? Can you see the line on the left-hand side of our white shape? This one here, yeah? That line going up there, yeah? If you look at that line, when you move it 180 degrees, where is that line going to end up? On the left or the right? So you turn it upside down. It was on the left. It's going to end up on the
Right.
Well done. So the answer is going to be
E.
Where's the line on E?
C.
C, yeah, that's it. So Ben, try and take it a little bit slower, but just remember, one of the things that you can do in the exam, which I really want you to do, is you can turn the page round, all right? So do turn it round. Don't think, oh, I look a bit weird by turning it upside down. Turn it upside down, have a look at it. It's a really quick way of working it out. Okay, this is in chat because I'm going to leave them underlined on the sheet. So if you ever need to ask me, just have a look back at the sheet. You should be able to see it. Okay, question 3. We're going to go through super quickly with Ikenna. Ikenna, question 3. I want you to look into the eyes of the square. Okay. Now, Ikenna, when you look at the eyes of the square, what shape are they?
They are circle.
Well done. So where does that circle end up?
Circle ends up as the face, like the actual outline.
The shape. So what are the eyes in our cup?
They are pentagons.
Brilliant. So what's the answer?
So that means the answer is going to be D.
Well done. Brilliant, Akana. Really good work. Okay, right, a bit more tricky one now. So question 4, we're going to go down to, I've done Ben, I've done Akana. I haven't picked on Layla recently, so Layla, tough, it's yours, okay? So Layla, if you can unmute yourself. Layla, if we have a quick look at question 4, can you see this starts off going straight? Now, I've already drawn over this, which is a bit silly of me. It starts off going straight up, then it goes the opposite way, it goes diagonally. Now, which direction are all these triangles pointing in? Clockwise or anti-clockwise, Layla?
The pointing anti-clockwise.
Well done. So if this goes opposite from going straight to going diagonally, this is going to go from anti-clockwise to...
Clockwise.
Right, there's only one answer where the arrow is going in clockwise direction.
B.
Very good, Layla. Absolutely excellent. All right, everyone. Right, can you crack on with the same questions you were doing last time? Di's going to remind you of the numbers. You have until my horrible timer, 2 timers run out. So I'm going to give you 2 timers on this one. Okay, give it a go.
Ikenna, you're on 10, Layla 12, Betsy 9, Jessica 7, Lucas 6, Meredith 8, Ben 11, and Evie 5.
Now, Betsy was on 9, so I'm going to move it to 9 so Betsy can see. Okay, so bear with me, Betsy. I'll just get out of that. If I take it off markup. Sorry about that. Betsy, if I scroll it down to 9. Okay, Betsy, can you see that? I'm hoping for a yes. Right, you've got 2 timers. Put the 20-second one on after.
Okay.
Just enough time to swim drink. Okay, excellent.
That
Right,
was
let's
quite
see how
loud
everyone's got
today.
with their answers, okay? That was pretty quick, but I'm sorry to say to all of you,
Quite loud.
you get very, very little time in these questions, so it's really worth us going quite quickly anyway. Right, so I'm glad we've kind of scribbled all over this, so let's have a look at the next ones then. Evie, you're on question 5. What do you get for question 5, Evie? Evie? You were there somewhere? Where's she got to? There you are.
I got E.
Well done, Evie. Absolutely awesome. E is spot on, Evie. You did really well. Loads of people got that wrong. You're the first person in all the groups I've taught that's got that right straight away. So, Evie, that is well worth a...
Wow!
Well done. Okay, that's excellent. Right, next person up is Lucas. Lucas, what do you get for 6?
For 6, I got C.
Perfect. Absolutely excellent, Lucas. You get a...
Yeah!
That's a lot louder than the last ones we got. Well done, Lucas. That was excellent. Jess, you're on the next one. Jess, what did you get for 7?
I got C.
It's brilliant, Jess. And again, you're one of the first people who got that absolutely right. So you definitely get a... I like that. I think that's a great sound. Right, okay, sorry about that. Meredith, I kind of gave your answer away in the actual question because I think I wrote over it before. So, Meredith, it's pretty obvious what the answer is.
A.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry.
I didn't work it out from this. I didn't work it out from this.
Oh, well done, Meredith. Well done for not cheating. I'm very impressed with you on that.
I
Okay.
thought that was just like, oh, because it moves. Probably not.
Okay, it is indeed A, but you can see why it's A. It's just because it's fallen on its side and the dots have changed. So very well done on that, Meredith. I'm sorry about doing that, and I'm going to give you for that. You get a. Yeah! Okay, that was excellent. Right, and probably a bit excessive. Okay, that was probably a bit too long. Sorry about that, Meredith. Okay, Betsy, you're on question 9. So let me just see if I can get us onto the right blooming page. Oh, there we are. Right, question 9 then, Betsy. So I like this question. Betsy, what do you get? Go on, Betsy. She's there somewhere. Where's she hiding? Let's get her. Where's she disappeared to? Oh, my goodness. Oh, I better go and check that she's not trying to get in somewhere. Sorry about that. Yeah, Betsy's here, but she's just kind of got kicked out. So we're going to have to wait a second for that one. So I might go on to... Oh, there we are. She's back. Betsy, you're back. We were just waiting for you. Betsy, did you get an answer for question 9? I know you've only been kicked out and come back in again, Betsy, but did you get one from 9 or not? If you didn't, we'll do it together.
No, I didn't.
That's fine. Okay. So, Betsy, let's look at 9 together, right? First of all, if you look at the outside of the shape, can you see they were circles? What have the circles turned into?
Well, I had like 2 answers, and I was.
Oh, brilliant. Go on then. Tell me your 2 and I'll... Which one? A or D?
A or E.
Ah, right. Now, first of all, let's work out what colour it's
D.
going to be.
Yeah, D.
A or D, perfect. Okay. So it's A or D. Now, the key thing here is, can you see the lines that have suddenly appeared going through that circle? Yeah, D is absolutely right. Really well done, Jess. Excellent. Okay, Jess, be confident because you are. Sorry, Betsy, what am I about? Betsy, be confident because most of the time you're right. You are really good at those. So well done for getting D. You are going to get a tiger for that. You came back strong on that one. Well done. Okay, next person up is Akenna. Akenna, what do you get for 10?
E.
It's absolutely right. Do you want to tell everyone why it's E? You've got some sharp eyes there, Akenna.
Because
What shape inside in the middle there?
so the inside shape, like the middle of it, turns to the outside, and the outside shape turns to the middle.
Well done. Hexagon is exactly right. So you did really well done on getting that. That was absolutely excellent. Okay, well done. I don't know why people are getting kicked out today. Sorry about that. Okay, it's Ben's turn now, but he's just about rejoining. So I think he might be trying to escape this one, but we're going to get through it quite quickly. So we're going to go on to 12 very quickly, and then we'll go back to Ben. So Layla, can you tell me what you got for 12?
I got A.
Is absolutely spot on, Layla. Really well done on that. You've got the fact they went dotty, that the shapes go to the front. I'm very, very impressed. Ben is still trying to join, but I'm going to tell you what his answer is now. Everyone, the answer is C for question 11. Ben, sorry for just giving it away. It was just because you're having a bit of problem with the internet. So, Ben, the answer was C for 11, just because it's going to turn from grey to black. It's going to turn from black to grey in this case, and then go dotty around the outside. Okay, let's crack on and look at the next page then, everyone, section B. And again, I want to go through a couple with you. Now, Ben, you just got kicked out and kind of missed out doing your questions, so I want to give you the first one. So, Ben, can you unmute yourself? That's it. Cheers, mate. Ben, let's look at the question 1. Now, is the answer going to be grey or white, Ben?
Pardon?
Is the circle going to be grey or white? If we're looking at question 1, is the answer going to be grey or white?
Grey.
Well done, really good. Now, is it going to be big, medium, or small? Go on, Ben. Is it going to be big, medium, or small? Is the circle going to be big, medium, or small?
Grey.
Go on, Ben. Ben, come on. Which one's it going to be? Big, medium, or small?
Yes.
Is the circle going to be big, medium, or small, Ben?
Me.
Ah, we've had big, we've had medium, so what are we missing? Come on, Ben. Oh, he's crashed again. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, he's kind of crashed because I can see.
It's the connection.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. Okay, Ben, is the circle going to be big, medium, or small?
Pardon?
Is the circle going to be big, medium, or small? We've looked at question 1. You've said it's grey. Absolutely right. Now, we've had big, medium. What's the next circle going to be? It's moving room, I know that, so don't worry. But I just want you to say one thing. It's not big or medium, it's small, okay? So if we're looking for a small grey circle, Ben, what's the answer?
Can you...
Come on, Ben. Which one's it going to be? Ben's making me see here, so I'm going to help you out a bit. It is going to be E. E, yeah, absolutely, because it's going to be small and grey, right? Next sequence question, quickly, Lucas, question 2. I reckon you can tell me the answer already, Lucas. So, Lucas, do you want to unmute yourself? Ben, stay still, and I'll ask you a question on the next one when you've got more chance to sit down and relax, okay? Right, Lucas, question 2. I bet you've probably already got it, but I can help you if you haven't. So, have you got an answer for 2 or not? Is a no, I'll take it. Right, first of all, Lucas, is the inside of the triangle going to be white or black?
White.
Brilliant. Secondly, which direction is it going to be facing in?
Point's gonna be kind of towards the black shape.
Very good, towards left. Yeah, absolutely right. So it's going to be pointing left.
Which is
Okay.
C.
Yeah, absolutely right. So everyone pops C in. Really well done. That was brilliant, Lucas. Okay, question 3. Betsy, you're not over yet on this one. Betsy, have a look at 3. I'm going to try and scoot this up a bit. Sorry about this, Betsy. It's going a bit weird. I'll try and move this if I possibly can. No, I can't. Right, you can see it. Okay, brilliant. Betsy, is the circle going to be grey, white, or black? God, everyone's getting kicked out now. Jess just had to come back in as well. Sorry, it's not just your connection, Ben. Everyone seems to be going out, in and out. Sorry about that. Go on.
White.
Yeah, brilliant. White's absolutely right. So now you're stuck between B and D. Now, have a look at the lines forming around it. Can you see it goes 2, 1, 4, and then 2? What comes in between 2 and 4?
2 and 4. I didn't really hear you. Glitched out.
Oh, no, that's all right, don't worry. Right, if you look at the lines that make up this square in the middle, yeah? Can you see from the right to the left, it goes 2 lines, then 1 line, then 4 lines, then R space, then 3. So then 2. What comes in between 4 and 2?
3.
What number's in between 4 and 2, Betsy? Go on.
3.
3, yeah, did right. So which one has got 3 sides, B or D? Sorry about that white line that's going through the middle there. That must have been me earlier. So which one's got 3 lines, B or D?
B.
No, B's only got 2, so the answer
Oh,
must
wait,
be...
D.
Yeah, well done. So just keep a careful eye on these, and well done, Betsy. I know we're all having a bit of a problem with our connections at the moment. Right, next person to have a quick go. Akenna, could you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Cheers, mate. Okay, Akenna, do you want to tell me the answer to this, or do you want me to help? We're
I
looking
didn't
at
hear which question are we on?
4. So we've already done, you can see the underlined bits because I've already underlined the answers for 1, 2, and 3. So question 4, which colour is, first of all, what colour is it going to be, white or grey?
Grey.
Very good. So we can get rid of A and E. Okay, perfect. Secondly, are the black circles going to be on the right or the left-hand side?
Left.
Try
Right.
again. Right-hand side. So we can get rid of D, okay? Now, the only thing you have to look at is, can you see that grey and the white dot? They swap over.
The answer's going to. So the answer's going to be D.
No, we've already got rid of D.
Oh.
Because it's on the
C.
left-hand side. Yeah, not C, because I told you, look, the grey and the white interchange every time. They swap places. So the answer must be...
B.
Yeah, finally. Got there, Akenna. Well done. But Akenna, that's quite a tricky one, so do watch out for these. Right, everybody, you've got the same numbers as you had before. Jess, you can see yours on the screen. So I will actually zoom out a bit so everyone can see their questions on the screen. Di's going to shout out which questions you're doing, okay?
Right, Kenna 10, Layla 12, Betsy 9, Jessica 7, Lucas 6, Meredith 8, Ben 11, and Evie 5.
Ooh, I'm trying to get it in the right sort of size for you. I hope that kind of fits for everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, I think that should be okay. Lovely. Now, I'm not even going to give you an annoying timer for this. I recorded Diane last night, so you've got as long as it takes for Diane to stop doing what she did last night to finish.
It wasn't me.
It's definitely Diane.
You're horrible, you are.
Right, that's it. Time's up. Diane, stop snoring. So let's have a go at these questions and see how we get on. So question 4 is yours, Evie. 5, sorry, what am I about? Question 5 is yours, Evie. Now, this is a tricky one, Evie.
I think it's A
Oh, right, okay. So
or
let's...
B or B.
Oh, yes, it is either E or B. Now, the problem you've got is the X's. Now, can you see the X's start from the right-hand side, okay?
Yeah.
If they start from the right-hand side, you're really close. It is either E or B, but which one is it?
B.
Yeah, well done.
I
Absolutely.
knew it. I knew it.
Okay, so well done. Just keep looking at that side. That's really good. 6 is pretty hard. Well done for getting that. I'm going to give you a laser gun for that. Okay, Lucas, you're up next. Lucas, what do you get for 6? Now, this was tricky.
For 6, I got, wait a second, D.
Right, you're wrong, and I want to show you why. Okay, right. So have a look at 6. First of all, how many is the first egg split into?
Yeah, that's what I tried to do twice,
Yeah, then the cup split into
3 times.
So
Oh.
R1 is going to be split into.
4 times, which is B.
Yes, well done. Do you get it now? You're okay with it, Lucas?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. All right. So sometimes look at how many shapes they're divided up into. All right. I know it's a tricky one. It's easy to get that one wrong. Okay. I'm going to give you a oh no for that one. Okay. Thanks, Lucas. Just that. Next one. So Meredith, what did you get for 8? I kind of rubbish this one up for you. I've kind of given it away with what I've scrawled over there. I hope. So Meredith, what did you get for 8?
I got, hang on, I'm trying to find where I did it.
That's all right. You got A?
Yeah.
Well done, Meredith. Absolutely brilliant. How did you get it?
I counted I didn't even look at that.
Yeah,
At first I thought it was C, then I was like, oh no, there's one more, so it's A.
yeah, brilliant. You counted where the black dot moved. I am well impressed with you on that. Yeah! So a lot of other people. Very good. Okay, question 9 is Betsy. Betsy, what did you get for 9?
I got A.
It's brilliant, Betsy. Brilliant. Really good work. You are absolutely smashing it at the moment. You get my second favourite noise. Okay, twice, because it was so good. All right, that was excellent. All right, Akena, you're on question 10. What did you get?
A.
It's absolutely awesome, Akena. Really impressive stuff. You get a yeah. That was awesome. Okay, well done, Akena. All right, next up is Ben. Ben, what did you get for 11? Go on, Ben. That's it. Go on.
D.
All right, Ben, really close, okay? You've just got to put them the other side. So if you look, can you see it's forming a cross in the middle? So you want a black dot in the middle. So you want a black one in the middle, black one at the bottom, black one on the right, and 2 white ones at the bottom. So have another guess. You're right next to it. It's not D, it's... Go on, Ben.
C.
Yeah, well done, Ben. Really good. Excellent. So just look, remember, if it's forming a black cross, it goes, I know it goes, they transfer, okay? But in our case, it's going to have a black cross because it goes black cross, white cross, black cross, white cross, black cross. So essentially, it's just turning each time, okay? But well done on that, Ben. Really good. Okay, question 12 is Layla. So Layla, Ben, by the way, I've got to give you a noise. So I'm going to give you a...
It's okay.
So that was pretty good. Well done, Ben. Okay, Layla, go on. What did you get for 12?
C.
He's spot on. All you had to do was get it was going horizontal. Right, next lot. Layla, well done on that. I'm going to give you my shortest noise. Well done. Okay, right. So all of you, let's look at C. And these are my favourite type of questions, the ones that I know all of you can do. So what I'm going to ask you to do with this, oh my goodness, I've written all over it. Oh, that's not good. Let me just see if I can get rid of that. I'll work on getting rid of this. Guys, they're code questions. They're really, really easy. I've given you the first 3 answers because you can see that it's B, D, and B for the first 3 answers. You know why they are. You've done code questions with me loads of times before. So while I try and work out how to get rid of my annotations, which I'm just about to work out now, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm going to come back to you in a second on these annotations because I know, Betsy, you haven't got, have you not got the sheet, Betsy, on this?
No, I have no sheets. My printer.
No problem at all. So, Betsy, I will get you your question up in a minute. For the moment, I'm going to have to try and get rid of this one and find a new thing for you to share. So bear with me for 2 seconds, Betsy, while I get you a new copy, because otherwise you'll have all the answers there. Right, everybody, if you can have a go, apart from Betsy, Di's going to read out your questions while, Betsy, I get you a new sheet. So go for it.
Ikenna 10, Layla 12, Jessica 7, Lucas 6, Meredith 8, Ben 11, and Evie 5. And then Betsy, you know you're on 9 when it comes back up.
Okay, so it's that one, isn't it? So if I open that there, replace. Okay. Right, and then I go like that. And then I've got a clean screen for Betsy.
Pete.
Right, Betsy, hang on, give me 2 seconds. I'm just about to share this with you, Betsy. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about this. Betsy, what question was Betsy on?
Betsy's on 9.
Betsy, you're on 9, so let me just get you to 9. Sorry about that. Betsy, there you are. Okay, so you should be able to see 9 in front of you, and there are no answers on this one, so hopefully you should be okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so have a look at those questions. Have a go at your ones. I'm only going to give you about another 20 seconds. Betsy, I'll help you with yours anyway, but try and get the first 2 or 3 letters. Okay. I love doing these. They're really good. If anyone gets bored, go have a go at 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Have a go at question 4. I think I gave you the answers for questions 1, 2, and 3. So have a go at question 4 if you're getting bored. Okay.
Excuse me.
But I think so far, everyone, you should be able to get these. Every class so far has got 100% on these. I'm sure you're going to do exactly the same. Okay. They are not difficult to do. Once you get used to doing codes, they're really easy. Sorry, Betsy. Sorry, Betsy.
Pete,
Yeah.
I can't find my sheet, and I'm doing number 5. I can't find it.
All right, no problem at all. Right, I'll see if I can do this for you. Bear with me 2 secs. I'll zoom it out a little bit. Right, now, if I can get 9 and 5 in on the same sheet, can you see 5?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, and if Betsy can see 9, you should just about be able to work them out. Sorry about that, guys.
I
Okay.
know to zoom in, so I've just zoomed in on mine.
Oh, well done. That's brilliant. That's really good. Thanks, Meredith. That's a really good idea. Okay, everybody, I think I'm afraid I'm going to give you time up for these. So let's go and have a quick look at them. So I'm being nasty now. Did anyone have a go at question 4? Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, Lucas, brilliant. What did you get for question 4, Lucas?
I got C.
And Lucas, you are absolutely, oh God, why am I rotating it? Sorry. Okay, Lucas, you're absolutely spot on, okay? Really good. It is indeed C. PEJ is absolutely right. And the reason why it's PEJ, if I can mark it up for you, bear with me 2 secs. Right, the reason why it's PEJ is if you look, P stands for the fact that it, well, the pattern that they're going in into, and from large to small. E, obviously, as you're right, stands for the sort of greatest, and J is the shape. So very well done on all of that. You got it absolutely spot on. Okay, so I'll underline these as we go. Sorry about that. So I'll pop PEJ in there for you. All right, question 5. Edie, what do you get for 5?
Got C.
It's dead right. QF is absolutely spot on. Well done, Evie. Really good. I knew you'd get these right, guys. You're awesome at code questions. As they come up, I know you're going to smash them. Right, Lucas, what do you get for 6?
For 6, I got A.
It's dead right. It is not BS in this case. Very well done, Lucas. Really, really good. Okay, Jess, you are on a tricky one here because you couldn't really see it, but you're on 7. So let me just see if I can squeeze it down a little bit so we can look at the rest of them. All right. So what did you get for 7, Betsy? Jess, sorry, my apologies. Why do I keep getting you too much mixed up? I'm mad. Sorry, Jess, what did you get for 7?
E.
And 7, you're really well. Let's go through it, shall we? Okay, it's not your fault because you couldn't see it for most of them. Right. So the first thing we need to look at is what 2 letters are the same. Well, can you see V and V are both the same?
Sorry.
Can you see that the V at the end of the first top one and the V at the end of the bottom one are both the same? So what does V mean?
It's grey.
Very good. So we know ours, is it going to end up, what's the last letter going to be?
Z.
Well done, absolutely right. And then N, K, M and L are all different, so they stand for the?
Shape.
So the answer is?
L, X, A.
No, Paul, you just said. What is the colour for what's the last letter of the black shape?
Z.
Yeah, so it's D. So well done on that. Okay, LZ is absolutely right. Okay, I think you probably said that to me originally anyway. So very well done on that, Jess. Excellent. Meredith, what did you get for question 8?
I got E.
Well done, Meredith. Absolutely perfectly spot on. Really good. I'm kind of rushing through these and I'm not going to play any sounds from it because I want you to get less homework. Right, what do you get for question 9, Betsy?
I forgot the letters because.
That's all right. Look, which one? Yeah, K. It was definitely K.
I can't remember what the other letter was.
Well, let's just have a look.
Wait, I think I can do it.
Yeah, go on.
KF.
It is. So what's the middle letter? Now, look at the middle. W, U, V, and T are all different. They're
Was
facing different.
V.
Very.
KTG.
KT.
No, KTF.
Well done. KTF is absolutely right. Well done, Betsy. And Betsy, that's just what I want to see. That sort of confidence from you is brilliant to see. Okay, so well done. You're really improving on those. Okay, and go into those questions with that confidence, and you will not go wrong. Okay, just be confident because you're good at it. Okay, Akena, question 10.
A.
You got A, and you are wrong. So let's have a look at it really quickly. Okay, first of all, H, K, J, and L are all different, so we'll leave those for a minute. But if we look at the top two, they finish with the top one and bottom one, they finish in T, and the two middle ones finish in S. What does the T stand for, or what does the S stand for?
The T stands for like the grey.
Well done. Is it mainly grey?
Oh, so the answer's going to be E.
Oh, you've got to be careful with this. It's not going to, don't rush to it. It's not E, okay? The T stands for grey. Now, H, K, J, and L are all different. What's different about all of them? They're all different what, Akena?
Shape.
So what does our shape start with?
A. So the answer's B.
Yeah, very good. Do you get it? Are you happy with that, Akena?
Yeah.
All right, well done. All right, just take it a little bit slowly, and I think most of the time you're always going to smash it. Right, Ben, what did you get for 11? Come on, Ben, unmute yourself, mate. He seems to be sitting still for the moment, which is cool. Come on, Ben. Cool, you've had loads of problems today. Ben's always having problems with the internet. Ben, can you hear us? Can you unmute yourself? Go on, Ben, you can get there. Come on, Ben, I want you to actually get a question in. Oh, right, okay, I'm going to go through this. Ben, unfortunately, please try and set yourself up somewhere where you've got proper connection, because at the moment we keep losing you. So if you look, B, D, and C are all different, all right? But the two S's are grey, so we know R1 is going to end in, if we look at R, S, and S, okay?
Is 11...
Go on, Ben, I'm waiting. So D, B, and C are all different. What's different about all three of them, Ben? Well, the one big difference is their direction. So if we look at the one that's going the same direction as ours, it's going to start with D, okay? Now, R, S, and S are different in a different way. That's the colour of the shapes. So our shape is grey, so what's the end letter, Ben?
Working.
Oh, connection's been a nightmare today. Right, so the end letter, because it's grey, Ben, the end letter is going to be S. So your answer is going to be DS. All right, Ben? Okay, next person up, 12, is Layla. And Layla, what did you get for 12?
I got B.
And that is spot on. Really good. Well done, everyone, on those. Okay, or again, you've got less homework to do now, so very well done on that. Right, let's see if we can get one more lot of questions done. All right, in this one, again, what we're looking for is a kind of analogy question, really. So what you do in these questions is you look at the top two boxes. You can see that the inside circles become black, or well, second from inside circles become black, and the third circles become dotted. So the second box is going to become black, and the outside of that is going to become dotted, so the answer must be C. If we look at number 2, you can see that we have this shape is flipped and inverted. If we invert this staple and flip it, it's going to become a box. The plus and the 0 swap places, so the answer must be B, okay? If we look at 3, I'm just going to do these super quickly with you so you've got a load of answers. If you look at 3, you can see that literally we want a colour where it's black on the middle and then has 2 white edges. If we look at the opposite side, the only one that does that is E, okay? And if we finally look at 4, we can see that it tilts 90 degrees clockwise, and on top of tilting 90 degrees clockwise, it loses a line, and the line becomes black. So the answer must be C. Okay, all right, I'm going to give you those same questions that you were doing last time. So can we be quick and let's finish them up? So I've got 9 there in the middle of the page for you, Betsy. Okay, so everyone, if you can do those same question numbers. Jess also hasn't got one. So Jess hasn't got a... Jess and Betsy, you can both see those. So Jess, you're on 9. Betsy, you're on 7. Try, if you want, try zooming in on your question. That will really help. Thanks, Meredith, for pointing out that you could zoom in. I appreciate that. It's really nice of you.
That was me.
Oh, sorry, that was you, was it? Sorry. Sorry about that, Betsy. Betsy, thanks a lot for that. That was really nice of you. Okay, that was really good of you. All right, everyone, have a quick go at your questions. Let's see if we can get this done and give you a tiny bit less homework. I'm going to have to go through it super quickly, guys. Sorry about this. So if we look at 5 straight away, Evie, have you got any idea what 5 is?
Well, I know like the pattern,
Yeah?
so I think it might be B.
Well done. Absolutely brilliant deduction there. Well done, Evie. Really good. You got that black sort of L, didn't you, and worked it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly it. Well done. Did absolutely brilliantly. Lucas, what did you get for 6?
For 6, I got C.
He's brilliant, Lucas. Really good at these. Excellent. Okay, 7's a bit of a trick. Was Meredith? Meredith, what did you get for 8?
C.
Is brilliant, Meredith. Really well done. You're smashing these and getting loads less homework, so well done. Right, Betsy, what did you get for 9?
D.
Oh, you're so close. All you had to do was put the stamp on the other side. So do you want to give me another guess, Betsy? Which one? Put you know the box, the little white box, put it the other side. A, because look, can you see on E it's on the left-hand side? They're all actually on the right-hand side. So all you have to do is swap it over. So you were super close with that one, okay, Betsy? All right, I know in the actual exam you'll get it, all right? So just keep an eye out for that little bit of detail. Okay, question 10. Akenna, what do you get for 10? And Akenna, you are pretty damn excellent because that was superbly right. Well done. Really good work. Okay, what do you get for 11? Now, this is a really tricky one, Ben. Sorry. So, Ben, what did you get for 11?
What for section C?
Yeah, sorry, section D this is. We're on D. Now, Ben, I'm going to give you a warning here. This is a kind of optical illusion. Now, if you look at the first rule, if you look at the X's at the top of 11, you've got a small one, a medium one, and a big one, yeah? If you look at the middle row, you've got a small one, a medium one, and a big one. And in the bottom row, this is what's confusing, is you've got a small one and a medium one. So which one are you missing, Ben? It doesn't look like a small one, but it is. It's a small X and a medium X. Now you're missing a big X.
Big.
So what's the biggest X out of all of the ones left on the answers? Go on, Ben. He is dead right, Ben. Really well done. It's nice to finally have a conversation where your internet doesn't go down. So that's awesome. And I'm going to give you a brilliant for that one, Ben. That was awesome. Okay, now last one is Layla. So Layla, what did you get for 12?
A.
Is absolutely spot on. Really well done. Excellent. All of you today, you were absolutely awesome. So I've got to give you a massive... Oh, well, that wasn't really massive, was it? That was a bit rubbish. I'll give you... Okay. Well done, everyone. Right, now what I'm going to say to all of you is literally, well, very, very well done. Practice the rest of these. For the homework, guys, if you can just finish off those sheets, Di will send you the answers through, but you've got to do it yourselves. Don't cheat. Do practice it yourself, okay? Because if you cheat, you're only cheating yourself and you won't do so well in the exams. And the nice news is for the Kent, at least you've got that extra month, okay? The other good bit of news is very soon, and we've nearly done it now, we're just finishing off that Kent mock exam, so you'll have another mock to test yourself soon. And I've made it all singing and dancing. So hopefully you will really like it. You've got little videos of me to introduce you to each section and tell you what to do. And I've got a timer on it, which gives you the exact time. And I'll give you percentages and scores for everything. So hopefully it'll be as close to the real exam as I can get whilst not actually killing any of you with a deadly virus. So that's the idea, okay? Now, all of you have a lovely week. I will see some of you tomorrow for the maths and English. If anyone wants to join, you're more than welcome to. It's really lovely to do. And enjoy the sunshine, okay? Have a great week, everyone. Take care. Bye then.
Guys, bye.
Thanks, everyone. See ya. Cheers, everyone. Bye then. Oh, lovely.